Alrighty, welcome back to gggaming. So here we go. We got a really good guide for you this video. This is going to be how to build good decks in the Pokemon TCG Pocket game, because this is going to be critical for the new event that just started, which is the Lapras EX drop, and every event going forward, as well as just doing the battle in the game in general. How do we build a deck and actually make it work well? Well, the game has got great features to make it super easy for you. So stick around, gonna go through all of it so that you can do this and be good at this game. Okay, so first and foremost, let's kind of point out the obvious. To build a deck, you're going to go to this little icon right here down at the bottom. Okay, the little deck view icon. This is going to show you all your cards, going to show you how to build your deck and all that. But we're going to get to that in a second, because even more important than that is making sure that we have good cards to build in a deck with first. So we're going to actually start right here in the shop. So as long as you've been playing the game for a few days or any amount of time at all, you're starting to build up some shop tickets, all right? Those shop tickets you can spend. So you can see I've got those up here, right there. I got 154 of them already. Scroll down to the bottom. You're just gonna be on the main screen. So we're going to the main screen under the ticket option for our shop tickets. We're gonna scroll all the way down to the bottom. You probably didn't realize this was there. We scroll down below the hourglasses, and lo and behold, we have cards. Make sure you pick these up, all right? I don't know if these will when or how often these will come back around because these are promo cards and they will register in the promo decks once you do buy these. They're only 2 tickets a piece, so get at least one of them. Make sure at the absolute very least you have a couple of this guy, all right? Professor's Research, you must have 2. You can only put 2 of any card in your deck, so you want to make sure you have 2 of that thing. If you don't know how many you have on it, just click on it. Click the card itself, and then it's going to tell me, or sorry, hit the magnifying glass right here after you click on it, and it's going to tell me right down here how many I own. So that's how you can quickly see how many you own without going back to the deck. All right, so I have 3 of those. Close out of that. Again, the reason you want that is because it allows you to draw 2 cards, one of the best cards in the game. Beyond that, the rest of these 6 other cards down here, these are going to be my recommended first picks. Obviously, buy them all. Whenever you get the chance, buy 2 of every one of them. But here's my recommended first picks. Go with the potion, all right? There's not too many ways to heal your Pokemon in this game yet, except for the cards themselves. So you want that. X-Speed's pretty good. And then the Pokeball, all right? Make sure you have at least 2 of the Pokeballs in your deck. Potions and X-Speed will have probably, we usually play 1 X-Speed, but we'll get to that in a second. I'm getting too far. The other 3, kind of buy those whenever you want. No big deal. But wanted to show you that first. Let's get to the decks. So back from the home screen, again, we're gonna go down here to the deck icon now that you bought your cards, and we have some good cards to build a deck with. Hit that and go right into actually seeing what our cards are. So when we take a look at this, there's a few things to point out. So you have binders, display boards. We don't care about any of that right now. What we care about is that big button right there called decks. That is the one we're going to hit here in a second. But down below this, you have all your cards. So these are all the cards you've opened so far. These are ones you've registered, you own in the game. So you see, I've got a decent amount, but I'm missing a lot. So in this case, it's like, well, how do I even begin to make good decks out of all of this? The game has made a great way to really help you with an auto build feature, and I really, really love it. So let's do that, okay? So we're going to use the Lapras event as an example, because you have to use an electric deck, at least for the first couple battles in the Lapras event to be effective. So I'm going to go click decks, and then I'm going to see a few of my decks that I've already set up. I have a fighting deck. I have my main deck with my Mewtwo EX Premier. I've got a grass deck, and I have a lightning deck sit there that was already ready to go. We built that lightning deck using the exact feature and exact methodology I'm going to show you right here, and it worked really, really well against the Lapras. Okay, here we go. We're going to hit this nice big button right here, build new. Hit that. Then we're going to hit this option right here, build new deck. I honestly do not know what build from theme deck list is yet, because I don't have any. Once I do get that, I'll make a tutorial on it too. But for now, we're just going to go build new deck. So click that top option. From here, we have a scratch deck. Now, we're going to make this really, really easy on you. First and foremost, you can give it a name, okay? Okay, so name right here, you can change the name. In this case, just name it to whatever you want, and it's up to you. And then you can actually change the deck box for the type of deck you're making. So all you do is click right on the box. Super easy. Click right on the box. And then I'm going to make it lightning. Back up. All right, now we have a lightning box, just so we kind of keep track. You don't want to do that? Do whatever you want. There's a whole bunch of boxes there. Okay, And then here's some other neat things that this allows you to really impact how you build these decks and what works. So energy, this next option right here, okay? Like this guy. We're gonna do energy. This is the most important feature in the game, in my opinion. You can pick up to 3 different energies in any particular deck. A deck in this game can only hold 20 cards, all right? So if you're using cards in your deck that necessarily are just fillers, or you're getting extra abundance of other random energies, because you only get 1 random energy per turn, you can deselect those here. So in this case, we want just lightning energy. That's the only thing we want in this deck. Strictly lightning, nothing else, all right? But if we were doing a hybrid lightning grass deck or lightning fire, whatever, then we can pick fire as our second option and even pick fighting as a third option. Keep in mind, the more options you pick, you can only pick 3. Won't go any further than that. You'll notice the rest of them hazed out on me. Less chance you get of getting the energy you need at the right time. So straight lightning, and that's that. It'll fill that in right there. We are doing a lightning deck. Highlight cards, it's irrelevant. We're not doing anything there. And then accessories is just your special stuff, such as card sleeves. So I can hit that and I can pick whichever card sleeve I want. So if I wanted the EV sleeve, I can go ahead and pick that and pull back, and it'll put there. And then coins, and then your play mat, etc. That's not important for this. Let's go move back and actually go to the card building, deck building section, if you will. So here we go. So in order to edit your deck, now that we've set our deck box, we've given it a name. We haven't given it a name yet. Here we go. It's the YouTube deck. There we go. From here, we're going to hit this edit button right here. Okay. Got to hit the edit button before we can do anything. Got to put this deck into edit mode. Once we do that, there is an awesome button right there at the top called auto build. If you want to sit here and go through and put 20 cards in your deck, see right there, only 20. 20 is your max. You have to have 20 cards in your deck. Can't have less, can't have more. If you want to go through and pick all those one by one, go right ahead. But if you want to take advantage of the auto build feature, hit that button up there. Love it. Hit the auto build, and then we can pick up to 2 types of Pokemon or energy to automatically put in our deck. Since we want to do straight lightning, okay? We don't want anything else other than lightning. We're going to go lightning, and we're going to go colorless, because colorless can work with everything, and there's so many great Pokemon that are colorless. These are your normal type Pokemon, all right? They can use energy, any energy, which means they can also use a lightning energy. And we've got that. Cancel off of that. Then we'll go lightning, and we'll go colorless. Do you need to click colorless? Probably not, but if you don't have enough lightning Pokemon, I'm not really sure what it's going to try to autofill with. So you want to make sure we fill in with the rest with colorless. So, okay. From there, I just put 20 cards, what it thinks the 20 best cards combinations are for our deck. And then we can take this thing and we can criticize and we can change. Because when I look at this, I say, all right, we got Blitzel, the Helipatile, and the Heliolisk, or whatever that thing is. That's a great, love that one. I'm not a big fan of the Blitzel and the Zebstrika, just because it's 30 damage to any Pokemon. I mean, it's only 1 energy. It is an evolution. It's okay. But it's one we could take out. The Pin Urchin, 2 energy for 30 damage and may paralyze. I'm not a big fan of that one either, with only 7 HP. So we'll take that guy out. You just click the card and it takes it right off. Still in edit mode. Pikachu and Raichu, yep, we'll keep those. And then I'm going to take a look at what it gave me my colorless options. Rattata and Raticate. It loves to pick those, and it gave me 4 of them. Trash. Get rid of that. There are better options. Unless you only have those, then absolutely use them. But I know I have better options that I've picked up so far. 1 Persian, 1 Meowth. I'm good with those because I actually like those. Just given the effects and what they do. Then the 2 potions, 2 Pokeballs. It did put in a hand scope. I don't really need that. Don't care about looking at my opponent's cards. So we're going to take that out as well. So there we go. We have got 14 cards. So 14 preset cards that we're ready to go with this deck. So we need to fill in 6 more. So this is where we will go down and actually look at our cards down below. Now, there's a filter option. Oops. There's a filter option right there. Okay. If you didn't see that before, you learned something new today. If there's the only thing you get out of this video, there's a filter option. You can filter on a whole bunch of different things. That's what we're going to do. We're going to filter this. We can flip it by the card number, the type, the rarity, the recent, or just if you have duplicates in general. But you get the idea. So we'll go ahead and flip this thing instead of type grass, flip it the other way. That way it puts the normal cards at the top. You don't have to do that. You can scroll to the bottom. But if you have a lot of cards, use the filter option. Sort, not filter, sort. There you go. So here's what we got. We're going to work our way down this and kind of figure out what good options. We got to fill 6 more cards in this deck. And I know I've got better cards than the Rattata, and the Raticate, such as this Farfetch'd. This Farfetch'd is awesome. 60 HP, 1 energy, does 40 damage. This thing does serious work, especially in the first couple pulls of the game. Okay, it's a great one to stick up there right first thing if you get it, and then go to town with that 40 damage, because you can knock out a bunch of Pokemon fairly quickly with 40 damage hits. If you have the Chansey, or even the promo Chansey, you can throw that in, 120 HP, but I don't like the 3 energy cost for that to do 60 damage. So for me, I'm not going to use Chansey. But I love this Kangaskhan. That Kangaskhan is awesome. Does a coin flip, could do up to 60 damage, could do 30 damage, may do 0 damage. I've seen it do 0 damage, but I still love it because it's got 100 HP and only 1 energy cost. You have to be efficient in this game if you want to win. I'm going to scroll down, and then I got these 2 right here. The Minishino and the Sinachino. Probably not pronouncing that right. Love this combination. Why? Because that evolution does 90 damage for the cost of 3 energy. That's better than the Chansey 3 energy for 60. Okay, but I really do like that one, and it's good to have on the field. So we'll put that in there. That puts us up to 18 cards. So we still need 2 more. Let's take a look. I could use the Porygon. The Porygon has got a great ability to just sit there and let me look at my second deck. And hey, it's the alternate art, so why not? We'll use the Porygon. And then at this point, we need 1 filler card. So there's a lot of options you could do with filler cards. I could throw a Chansey in there. I could go down to something else that uses, colorless energy. Could throw in the Mindfu and the Mindshio because they're colorless energy, even though they're fighting. I don't recommend it, but it's an option. So what am I looking for here? We need 1 more card. So we could put the Pin Urchin back in. Want to do that? We'll do it. We'll throw the 1 Pin Urchin back in. And there we go. We have our deck of 20 ready to go, modified based off of the auto build. So we take the auto build, got rid of the stuff we weren't really fond of, and beefed it up with better cards that we knew were there. Now this deck is ready to go. That was it. It took us a while to go through this, 13 minutes? But it won't take you anywhere near that long. So, hey, if this did help, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Let me know if I missed anything. Let me know if you have better ideas of how to do better decks. All that good stuff with the cards that are there. Of course, once you're done, hit that save button. Scroll on down, and there is your new deck. Okay? Hit the like button, hit the sub button if you've not. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.